Hello and welcome to the channel. This is the first episode of our Balkans trip. The plan is to ride through 4 countries using Trans-Euro Trail. The first one will be Slovenia, around 400 kilometers. Then we will go through Croatia, almost 500 kilometers. Then it will be Bosnia and Herzegovina, almost 1000 kilometers. And at the end we will ride through Montenegro, 360 kilometers. Good morning. It is raining, unfortunately, and we are in Austria eating breakfast cooked on the camping stove. Our clothes are drying and we are waiting for the rain to stop. And this is what it looked like yesterday as we reached this point via main roads. But now the weather has cleared up a bit and this is the planned route, 400 kilometers. I think it will be 2-3 days of riding. We stop near the Boca waterfall, which has a total height of more than 140 meters, and they say it is one of the most majestic waterfalls in Europe. This section of the trail is very close to Bołek. Here is one of the most scenic drop zones where you can jump out of the plane. We used to be skydivers in the past, and places like this bring back so many great memories. And the adrenaline rush while jumping from 4,000 meters is incredible and lasts a long time, especially if you do several jumps in a day. I've done about 250 jumps and used to know about 100 during a few years, and that's how we really got to know each other, through jumping. But now we have a completely different hobby that also provides a lot of adrenaline. This is the first gravel section on the route. but it's not very long, only 1 kilometer. So far, northern Slovenia has been entirely asphalt. We are getting closer to the hotel, but it's not easy to get there. Booking.com location was different. A very small room for 60 euros. Morning, we got up very early to make up the distance. The weather is supposed to be nice today. Quick refueling, the Ducati has almost 400 kilometers of range, but the little Honda has only 200. There is way more gravel today and great forest roads. A nice viewpoint above the clouds. So sometimes the straps come loose and need to be checked. We often pass through very small and charming towns in Slovenia. We see a beautiful church 1000 meters above sea level. It's very old and built of stone. The first demanding section of the route on the TET, steep and loose stones. Prijama Castle is built into the mouth of a cave on a 123 meters cliff. It hides a secret cave tunnel system used to outsmart sieges, so it was possible to resupply the castle during the sieges, and is famous for a legend of Knight Erasm, who was finally killed by a cannon shot while on the toilet, and it's also a very nice place for a short break. Justyna is low on fuel, and the nearest gas station is located on the highway, so it's fenced off, but we found a small open gate. After refueling, we head back to the forest. These forest roads in Slovenia are incredible, winding, empty and endlessly fun to ride. It feels like the trails have never stopped, just one beautiful curve after another.
A few moments later.
We spotted a motocross track right off the Trans-Euro Trail, and we just couldn't resist giving it a try with our bikes. My motorcycle is definitely not made for a motocross track, especially with a luggage, but we decided to do one lap anyway. So this is gonna be our first wild camping. Finding a nice and empty spot in Slovenia wasn't difficult. We are at the top of a small hill with a wonderful view of a small town, and that's why we choose the Moscow 80 liters, as it has enough space for a tent, sleeping bags, folding chairs, folding table. Yeah, that's right, I bought a folding table, and of course camping kitchen. We are not far from the town of Cerknica, where there's a famous river crossing. Not really a bridge, more like a slippery concrete ford. It was extremely sleek. Justina actually tipped over there on her Honda, and even when I walked my bike across, it was very hard to keep it upright. We don't recommend taking this crossing, it's definitely better to go around. Slovenia isn't giving us a break, it keeps raining all the time. So we are warming up and drying off with a cup of coffee.
Nic ci się nie stało? A, bo przy zerowej prędkości. Dawaj. 3, 2.
O, dobrze.
We are already close to Croatia, so for lunch we are having cevapcici, a traditional Croatian dish. We are now crossing the border from Slovenia into Croatia. Okay, this is the end of the first episode of our Balkan adventure on the Trans-Euro Trail. We covered about 400 kilometers here in Slovenia, a beautiful country, even though the rain followed us almost the whole way. The Slovenian test was fairly easy, much easier than the routes in Poland or Italy, so anyone can handle it. Half of the route was tarmac and the other half was great winding gravel roads. And for the first time on this trip we managed to do some true white camping in our tent. We are wrapping up this episode by trying some homemade rakia. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next episode from Croatia. If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe and see you on the next one.